Welcome to Andrew College, Hord Athletic Complex here, just west of the campus of Andrew College. We're here today on a Saturday morning. Our Lady Fighting Tigers taking on the Hawks of South Georgia State College. This is the second conference game, region game for the Andrew College Fighting Tigers. The Lady Fighting Tigers, they knocked off AVAC 3-0 Tuesday over in Tifton. So this is the home conference opener for us here. And again, I'm Mark Brown. Normally I do baseball, softball, but with the men's soccer team down in Miami after they knocked off ASA Miami last night 5-1. They're playing Broward College today, so I'm going to have to fill in. But I do have very capable help. Unfortunately, we'd much rather her be out on the field, but an injury has prevented that. Rachel Bogue, our starting midfielder, leading scorer, tore her ACL, and I'll let her tell what happened, but either way, she is out at least for the time being. Probably going to have to take a redshirt year. Rachel's going to go over the starting lineup for us again. Unfortunately, with some people out, we don't have a graphic. But go ahead, Rachel, take it away.
Today's starting lineup for Andrew College Fighting Tigers: from the back, Raquel Haas. Defense, outside, Haley Hall, who's recovering from an ankle injury. The two in the middle are Hannah Stanley and Tessa Bates, and on the other side is Katarina Yibrin. On the outside mids is Sydney Oliver on the right and Kayla Kiefer on the left, with Elise Maynard holding middle, and in attacking mid is Carly Colella. And then up top is Sadie Springer and Yaya Burney.
All right. Still working on our headsets. How's yours? Can't hear it now? Can't hear? Okay. Again, we're having a little problem with our mics here. Again, big conference game here for the Lady Fighting Tigers. Ladies going through their pregame ritual they picked up from Carlos Quinzano from last year. Carlos and Joao were in town this past Friday. They had a workout. Joao was head coach now down at Florida National University, Miami. And as you can see, the Tigers are taking the field. South Georgia Hawks already out there. So we're about ready for kickoff.
I can hear the Ualea as you're talking. It's off on like that from here. I'm good on this one.
All right, both teams ready. Just waiting on the referees to get their stuff together.
I can't hear you at all now.
Huh?
I can't hear it all now.
You're not supposed to.
No?
No.
Oh, thank God. Him? Isaiah.
Isaiah, tell them when they turn to the left, the people up there, I can see the tent. They need to move the camera out a little bit. I can see the tent. Move the camera out. Yeah, move the camera out a little bit because you can still see the tent. Like, bring the camera up. You're muted? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, it ain't. Is it blinking?
Mhm.
All right, looks like the refs have everything in place now. They're spreading out. And there's the whistle. Most of the play-by-play is going to be done by Rachel.
Yaya with the high pressure. It's going to be a good match today. Hopefully we'll have some good competition.
Ball stays in line, stays in play. 13 for South Georgia. Cross to the middle.
Yaya in. Plays a ball out wide. A little too heavy. Ball's a little slippery, so they're going to need to get comfortable with how the ball is going to move and how you're going to have to move with it. And Yaya with the shot.
I had a nice run there through the middle and tried to flick it off to the left, but like I said, a little heavy and kind of went out of bounds to throw in. South Georgia now.
Close steps in.
Speak a little louder. Speak a little louder.
South Georgia's getting a little risky here.
Yeah. The girl in the back there with a pass. Luckily, we weren't
across the middle.
Lace with a nice tackle right there. Yaya can turn.
Looks like there's nothing that they can do right now.
Flips it into the corner. Sydney gives chase. Nice tackle there by Carter.
A little too hard for Haley Hall in the back, trying to find the forwards to get something moving and attacking, but can't force anything yet. Puddles everywhere.
Long through ball. It's South Georgia State 1, Andrew nothing. Scoreboard I can't find on the computer, but 37 minutes, 30 seconds left. First half. Throw in.
Kayla Kiefer goes in for a little too hard of a tackle.
He kind of got caught up in the air, and the girl got up underneath her, and Kayla kind of fell over as much as fell on her. Swing it to the other side. Sydney with pressure. Yaya down, but play goes on. Georgia steals.
Ref looks like he's going to call many things today. Looks like Yellow's getting a little frustrated, but
Jordan in the back of the field, through ball. Number 13, Hannah giving chase. Stanley.
Hannah's really stepped up. Well, coming from last year, she did really well, but this year is just something that she's just doing really well. She really led the team, and
Wearing the captain's armband today. A couple people warming up down the sideline. I can't see who it is.
Carly Hosell and Agnes warming
Hosell
up.
and Agnes. Okay. Georgia comes out of that scrum. Trying to feed it back. Sadie with a steal. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer right, left. Out of ya. Stolen away, but oh, nice
Good
go
ball by
header.
Carly
Here goes
Cloa.
Sydney. South Georgia on the way back.
Raquel Haas with the clearance.
Katarina kicks it out. Throw in for South Georgia State. Again, the scoreboard says nothing, but South Georgia's up 1-0. I'm going to try and get the scoreboard fixed at halftime. And back to the defender. Kicks it kind of in the middle field. Kayla Keeper with a nice header. Number 10 had that ball and tried to feed it down the left side, but one ahead and one behind, and it went right between them out, so it'll be a throw in here. Back into the middle. Cross to the right side. Kayla Keeper marking her. 21 wide. Fed back in the middle. Number 10 with a little back kick there. Tessa Bates kicks it out of trouble. Kayla Keeper. Up the middle.
Good ball by Carly Cloa.
But offsides.
Offsides.
Nice play there by Carly.
It's probably one of our biggest difficulties, offsides, when it comes to offensively attacking. We've been working on it, but...
Well, obviously, with you not being in there, Rachel, that's normally your spot right there. Goal kick. Knocked down by Tessa Bates.
Good ball by Colella.
Over to Sydney.
Good ball by Sydney
Nice
Oliver.
feed right in there. Sadie in behind. Bumped off. Number 21.
It's going to be a corner kick that... never mind. Looks like they're saying a goal kick. Even though it looked like it was off of number 21.
Surely looked
out
like
wide.
It was off number 21, didn't it?
Yeah. Sadie got a little bump in there. And
yeah.
pretty physical match.
Goal kick. Again, South Georgia State 1. Andrew College nothing. 32 minutes left to go. Ball takes about 3 bounces. Tries a back kick. Looks like that's off Andrew. Has that Haley Hall over there, Rachel?
Yeah.
All right.
She's playing for Carly Colella. Stepped into my position in the center mid attacking, which made Haley Hall move back to left back.
11 controlling the ball. Andrew able to take it back. Kayla Keeper trying to fight through it. South Georgia gets it back into the middle, but Kaya in the middle now. Settles it back down. Hannah Stanley. Feed to the side, but it's going to go out for a throw in for South Georgia.
Good look by Hannah.
Again, that nice play there by Elise. Way to step in front.
I'd say that was unintentional, but it was after the fact, so.
I got a free kick here. Ten turns. Nice tackle right
Good tackle
there.
by Kat. She always has those tackles. Sometimes she scares us with them when she goes in too hard, but somehow she always gets them clean and gets the ball, which is really big for us in the back.
Throw in for South Georgia. Police headed out. 13 knocks it down. Nice pick right there, but Hannah with a nice clear.
Goalie's out pretty far. They're playing some risky balls back there. The goalie's coming out, but
10 feet to 13 going down the left side. Looking across into the middle. Tessa Bates knocks it down. Nice
good ball
feed
by
out there to
Tess.
Sydney, but intercepted. Brought back in. So a throw in for Andrew.
Good job by Hannah deflecting it off of them so we can get the throw in. Hopefully to get some passes penetrating around the field, get some attacking in there. Mainly we just need to get control of the ball and get possession and do our thing.
Handball there.
Kayla
Kayla's
Kiefer.
in on there. Able to get a shot off, but just wide. Defense very physical with her. Take a shot from fairly good distance, but the keeper kicks it out to this side. Number 3 coming down this way.
We should read that by now.
11.
They've been doing that a few times. We should all read that to make them switch it up a little bit.
Ball had some nice spin on it.
Yaya
Stayed
wins
in.
it back.
Throw in for Yaya. Sydney unable to control. .28 minutes left again. Andrew down 1-0. Throw into Sadie. Couple of headers going there.
Carly Hosell about to come in. I'm pretty sure she's going to take out Sydney Oliver on the right and move Yaya Burney to right mid so she can go up top. Hopefully to get some more attacking.
Is this a kick here, Rachel?
Yeah, free kick.
Okay.
Yaya got bumped a little bit from behind. Hopefully she can cross this one in. Someone can.
27 minutes left here. Right footer. Swings it
Good
across
cross
the
by
middle.
Yaya.
Carly
That one's
Clough
in
not
though.
able to handle it. Tim
Good
with-
tackle by Kat.
Yeah, very nice tackle.
Clean tackle.
Throw in. Oliver able to steal that. Over to Bernie. She can get rid of it. Tessa. Nice feed over there.
Tessa's playing a little high for playing center back. Andrew's getting a little
Foul
frustrated.
back there. Carly Ozell getting ready to go in the game.
You're playing forward.
Again, the scoreboard says 0-0. Andrew College down 1-0. Have to do some work on the scoreboard at halftime. Kick into the middle. Lands at number 10's feet.
And in by number 10.
She spins.
Looked like a really easy turn right in the middle.
Just over the outstretched arms of Raquel Haas. That was a perfect play. Set it down and
As our number 10 was the go-to girl as well. Someone should have had it.
all right, down 2-0. Tessa with the ball. Tigers got to get something going here.
Hopefully now it'll pick our heads up, get us in the game, and score a few extra goals, put high pressure on them in the back.
Katarina with a nice feed.
Carly and
Roselle on top. Oh, keep her out of the net.
all we need is a few numbers up there. I think that we'll get a few more in if we attack in numbers.
Yeah, Carly had a good run at that.
Carly has the speed to do a lot out there, and the cross, and that's a shot by
I don't know how that ball didn't go in.
Looked like that was in, and she just swatted it out, but
I don't know how close she was to the end line, but she missed it. South Georgia now with a little bit of uncertainty. Andrew with a lot of pressure right now. Roselle has come off the bench and flat sparked the girl.
Yeah, phenomenal job by Carly.
And with a nice feed to Yaya. Back over to Katarina.
Carly Clello with the ball.
Tessa with the ball again. Tigers seem to be putting on each other's feet now.
Carly tried to hit Kayla on the outside, but couldn't really get the through ball. Kayla with the cross into Agnes. Yaya in. Hopefully she takes a shot. Oh, a little too over.
Just over the net.
Good performance by Andrew, attacking right now. Hopefully we can just get one in, tie it up, and put a lot of pressure on, hold the defense.
Yeah, South Georgia seems to be on their heels right now.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew really forcing the action. Again, scoreboard says nothing, but it's South Georgia 2. Andrew College 1. Try and get it fixed at the half. Comes keeper kick. Nice
Kiefer with the header.
By Kiefer there. Roselle over to Holberg.
Sydney Hoiberg, who came in for Carly?
For Lindsay Hall. Haley Hall. Colella went to the back.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Bates venturing off the defensive line. Plenty of space. A lot of space for Holberg.
Good through ball by Sydney. Gaia crosses it. And in by Carly Hosal. Carly.
Holy cow. Beautiful, beautiful.
She's on fire right now. Beautiful ball by
Roselle just right there and banged it home. And
beautiful combination right there. Starting from Hoiberg.
We're back to where we started now, 2-2.
They can't let up now, though. They got to keep on going.
Correct. 20 minutes and 44 seconds left. Again,
Carly's on fire right now. Hopefully she'll get another one.
Got to keep it out of 10, Sands. Or feet, I guess. Back into the middle, Hoiberg. Over to Tessa. Tessa's really pushed forward. Here comes Kiefer again.
Kiefer to Carly. Hopefully Carly makes it. Yep, there she goes.
Got to it. Just went out.
Probably a little over the line.
Coach Harbinson about to lose his mind there early on. He had it right fired up right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that throw in there, but it went. It must have slipped out of the girl's hands because it went straight sideways. So turnover there. Kayla Kiefer with the throw in.
Carly. That's Carly Colella.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. Sorry.
They all look the same.
Especially on the other side of the field. Foul there on us.
Sydney Hoiberg with the foul, probably from behind. Didn't really look like it was a big one, but
again, if we can stay out of these kind of situations, we're in good shape right here.
all we have to do is hold possession and hold them in the back.
Yeah, this, like I said, they don't have a real pressing team. They just depend on 2 or 3 people. Nice save right there. Rachel started to throw that out of there. I mean Raquel, not Rachel. But, decided to settle it down a little bit.
To Elise. Plays it to Yaya. Hopefully Yaya will take it down the line. There she goes. That move on her works every time. Good idea by Sydney Hoiberg.
18 minutes, some change left. Again, 2-2. Tigers got down quickly, 2-0. Hosell has come off the bench and scored 2 big goals, one on a header, one on a beautiful field from Bernie. Yeah, knocks that down right into Hosell. Agnes with the ball. Kicks it back to Maynard.
At least made it with a shot.
Not a very good pass from number 7. Looks like the defense has kind of found their footing, but they got caught off guard there early on and putting too many numbers up, and now they're picking their spots.
Carly with the block. It's going to make it a goal kick.
This will be a goal kick, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, scoreboard says nothing. That's not right. It's 2-2. 17 and some change left. I'm assuming that some of the men's soccer players, they play at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm sure they're watching. Unfortunately, I'm not a big Twitter guy or any of that other stuff, but I am sure there's somewhere watching this game.
Shout out to them, though. They've been doing really well. They're 7-0 right now.
7-0 right now. Beat ASA Miami last night 5-1. Currently ranked 16th in the nation and had a NJCAA Player of the Week last week with Connor Hayden. Beautiful play there by Yaya. Dangerous play there by Katarina.
Yeah, they just need to clear it out when that stuff happens.
Katarina just had to kick that one out of bounds. Yeah, the men won 5-1. They play Broward tonight at 7. Again, I'm sure they're watching somewhere. At least some of them. We got our baseball players out there across the field over there in their usual place.
Yeah, they're really good about coming to all of our games, supporting us. Throw in. Tried to flick it along. Hannah Stanley knocks it down. Tessa Bates controls it. To Sydney Hoiberg. Carly Colella with the clearance. Trying to find our composure. That's what we really need. Elise again with the foul.
Disputed foul there.
Not really what I'd call a foul, but
alright. We got to get our 10 yards away, is that right?
Yep, 10 yards.
7 with the kick. 7 has a goal. I think that's number 7, yeah. Fed into the middle. That's the one they're trying to get away from is 10.
Cat tries to clear it out.
That ball went off the face.
Looks like Kat got a little ball to the head.
Yeah, she was standing
Hit in the
right over the
nose.
top of her, and if that ain't bleeding, I'll be surprised.
She's good. She's up.
She's up. Who is that?
Katarina.
Katarina. Okay.
Really well. She's doing really well. Haley Hall is going to go in for her until she's okay. She'll be back in. She probably just has to shake it off. And
Yeah, like I said, she was standing. All right, we have 15 minutes and some change left here. Again, 2-2. Number 10 for South Georgia State comes off. Emily Bodges looks like she's heading in.
Agnes
Nice steal there.
with the ball by Carly. Carly takes a shot, but goes out left a little bit.
Got it half. We have it. I just can't find it to change it. So
I have no idea how to do it.
Nice feedback there from Maynard. Looks like Haley's got the ball.
Finds Elise in the middle.
To Elise. Foul there on number 20 for South Georgia State.
Hannah's about to take this free kick. Gonna find probably Kiefer or someone on the outside.
Again, 2-2.
Ooh, I was wrong.
Goes all the way across.
Carly's gonna take it in, cross it a little. Deflects off the blue defense. Really have to
Played
walk.
by Hannah right there. Read that bounce. That could have easily bounced over her head.
Yeah.
A little too tough. A little too heavy. Throw in for South Georgia. A little under 13 minutes to go. Elise with a steal.
Agnes with the pressure.
Roselle with a steal. 20 takes it back again. Nice feed on to number 11.
Kat looks like she's ready to go back in.
Yeah, it does. Sure that ball shocked her when it hit her right in the nose.
Just a little hit to the face.
Guess that's a hazard of the trade, I would assume. Nice kick there by Raquel.
Good win by Agnes. 50-50
Yeah, nice
ball.
little flick there.
Carly with the wheels up top.
Okay, we're going to come out and play that. Okay, I'm going to boot it out of there. Big bounce. Comes Roselle again. Agnes
On their touch.
trying to cut her off. Emily with a nice spot, just with a nice header to knock that out of the way.
Sydney Hoiberg with the cut off that pass to complete it.
Tigers have really settled down.
Good job by Elise in the middle.
Emily knocks her off that. Agnes with a lot of pressure. Agnes with a steal. Nope.
Haley Hall with the clearance.
Back in the middle, but Tessa's got it now. Tessa's been on a lot of these runs here today. Really been aggressive.
Good ball by Tessa. Tried to fight
Nice feed over there
Kayla.
to Kayla. Keeper. Haven't called her name in a little bit. Keeper with a good fight over there. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for South Georgia. Again, 2-2. Again, scoreboard's not right. A little under 11 minutes to go. Had a good heavy rain all night last night, and it was raining this morning when I got here, but it pretty much is dissipated, just overcast, wet field. Puddles a
Second
little bit
foul on
everywhere.
number 20.
Looks like Kat's, I don't know why we didn't bring her in there, but not sure what the rule is.
Elise tried to hit that
feed
ball.
in the middle.
Didn't make it through.
Nice feed to the middle. Very nice. Oh no.
Good,
Hannah with a nice play right
yeah,
there.
good read by Hannah on that tackle.
Number 10's coming back in for South Georgia. Got a little break. Played all the way to the other side.
Good pressure by Kiefer to make him try and push
Had
back.
a turn. That's exactly
So we can
right.
push up.
Good play. All into the middle. South Georgia a little frustrated right there. Unable to penetrate. They just kicked it in. Easy play for Raquel. Nice boot. Raquel knocked down by Agnes. Agnes was on her feet. Tried to get it ahead to Carly.
Deflected off of Agnes. Good play by them, but still
Subs
blue
everywhere.
ball.
Cat going in for Kayla, I believe I heard. Kiefer.
Looks like Emily Bodge is shifting over to left midfield. And Katarina is playing right mid.
Okay, 8.5 minutes. 2-2. Hord Athletic Complex. Nice through ball right in there by Emily. Just a little too hard. Agnes is hustling like crazy. Sadie back up here ready to go back in.
Get some fresh legs out there.
Yes. They put the winner on the header. Nice flick ahead by Holberg, but controlled by South Georgia.
Hannah looking for someone, finds Kat. Kat with a turn. Deflected
Good
off
ball.
of number
And
21.
it is.
Yellow throw-in.
Got a sub.
Phenomenal play by Carly when she was in.
Yeah, Hoselle, yeah, correct.
She really
Both
stepped
goals
up.
Got us back in the game.
Yeah.
Throw in from Hannah.
Nice try by Elise. Yellow thrown again. Haley
little over
Hall.
7 minutes.
Very pushy.
Tessa settles it down, gets to Hoiberg. Hoiberg decides to settle it down.
Good control by Tess in the middle.
Gonna be a nice feed. Hannah's there.
Hannah looking to play Raquel. Restart the game, try and get possession. We just need to hold
Feed
it
right
for
here,
the.
but very nice right there.
We just need to hold it
Tessa.
for the next 6 minutes. Get some fresh legs for halftime and for the second half of the game. Good ball by Haley. Very pushy. That's a third call for number 20.
20 from South Georgia, warned for the third time by the referee there. 5:35 to go. Again, 2-2. Don't mind the scoreboard.
Maddie Woodcock looking to come in.
Colella with it. With a nice feed in there.
Oh. Nice try by Carly. That could have either been a shot or she kind of looked for someone in there. Haley Hall with the pressure to make number 21 dribble it out of bounds.
It was a really nice play there by number 8. Who is that?
Haley Hall.
Very nice play there. 21 had a lot of space and a lot of speed. And she just kind of stood her up and forced her to kick it out.
Maddie Woodcock came in for Agnes up top at forward. Hopefully her and Sadie can get something going. Maddie's fresh legs. She's really good with one-on-ones and she can take on people, so hopefully she'll get those opportunities and get a scoring one. Number 10 with the pressure.
Cal picks it up. 4 minutes left. Again, 2-2. This GCAA Region 17 matchup. Not sure what South Georgia's record is. Tessa on a run here. Try to get it to Emily Bodges on the other side. Nice play right there. Bodges with a nice feed.
To Tess. Tess looking for someone. Plays it back to Emily. Hopefully Emily will get it into a cross. Deflected off blue and it'll be a corner.
Like Emily Bodges is going to take the corner. Here comes in.
Hopefully she's going to put it in again. Crosses it. Lack of communication in the back. Thankfully for Raquel.
Andrew fortunate there. That ball kicked over and down, and number 10 was back there, but couldn't get to it. Emily with a nice, Bodges with a nice save. I keep saying Emily, we have 2 now. Tessa breaks through. Plenty of space. Into Sadie. Back to Tessa with a left footer. Oh, man.
Nice try by Tess. Really confused on the positioning right now, but I guess whatever it takes.
Yeah, she's a defender, ain't she? Well, give and go right there, and she had a nice left-footed shot there. Oh, my gosh, and they kick it out there to the softball field. Oh, that's their ball.
Yeah, it hit off of, I think Sadie. One of them over there.
All right, 2 minutes to go. Again, ignore the scoreboard. It's 2-2. First half, throw in for South Georgia. Lacey Manor with the ball. Again, with 2 minutes to go. Nothing crazy.
Tessa Haley. Trying to open up the field a little and have more options. Sees Hoiberg, didn't get there in time. Raquel comes out of the box.
Beautiful play right there by Raquel.
Oh.
What were we doing here?
That was luck.
It was a really unnecessary risk right there, and we were fortunate right there not to give up one.
The ground really had a... Yellow really stepped it up from the beginning of the game.
South Georgia arguing that Raquel hit it, but didn't look to me like she hit it. Tessa clears up to Hoiberg. Nice move there. Good steal.
Number 10 puts high pressure on them, and Raquel saves it.
A very good kick. Fortunately, number 20 went backwards with it. Sadie Springer with it. Sadie Spielberg, I don't know who that is.
Sadie with the pressure.
10 seconds left.
Hopefully we'll come back in the second half. I'm hoping. Get another goal or two.
That's the half. All right. 2-2 here. Andrew College Hord Athletic Complex here. Rachel and I'll be back for a 15-minute half. ready for the second half. Carly Ozell with 2 goals in the first half, one on a header, on a corner, and then second goal on the pass from Tessa to Yaya down the right side, and nice cross in there, and Ozell just hammered it in the back of the net. Again, South Georgia started out 2-0. Tigers were really on their heels the whole time, giving up big space and really looked out of sorts, but Ozell came in and sparked them. Here we go with the second half. 2-2 here. Again, we got the scoreboard fixed. I think we got it back now. Agnes bumps her off. Hoiberg. Looks like the starters who were into this. Keeper's back out there. Keeper turns. Ozell. Over to Agnes. Knocked off. Looks like that ball is out. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. In the booth here with me taking over for Rachel is Daria Mayomi.
What a beautiful day at Hord Field as we continue this game 2-2.
Daria has some experience broadcasting. Oh, nice through ball here. Number 10, very dangerous, very dangerous. Raquel out. Slips by her. Number 10. Unable to hold the ball. Goes out to the back. That's how we gave up our first couple of goals there. Just kind of a lot of space. Not sure what happened, but
We see that number 10 is probably
South Georgia State. This is kind of how we started the game right here. Kind of disorganized. Ball kicks away from Yaya. Elise on it. Changes directions. Nice feed in the middle. Here comes Ozell. Ozell on the shot just wide. A thump there by the South Georgia defender. It's going to be a goal kick.
we see that Carly is going to be the key player for this game, for Andrew's winning game, if they can succeed it, right? But we also see at the same time, South Georgia's number 10 is also their key player. They're both fast and technical. As you see that Carly, good header from Carly to get it back. Good fight.
Looks like a throw in for South Georgia. Get her back into Agnes. Feed in. Again, just starting the second half here. This is going to take a big bounce. Again, Hannah Stanley with a nice play there. See, they're obviously trying to get it over here to number 10.
For the first, say, 4 minutes of the game, Andrew College been a little disorganized, as Mark Brown just restated, but eventually picking it up. They see that they find pockets from the back line to give it to Carly.
Like I said, it looks like South Georgia, they've kind of based their game off their first 10 minutes is going to be all-out pressure, and then if we can survive this, this little onslaught they got going on here, we'll be in good shape. Nice steal right there. Some bad luck right there. A little too much, but another throw in for South Georgia. Nice steal right there. Jose with the ball. Taken away. Flip kick there. Tessa.
We see that South Georgia is playing a 4-4-2, which makes it a little more difficult for the Andrews Tigers back line, knowing that not only do they have number 10 with their pace, but also number 13 on the left-hand side.
A nice run here. Bernie over to Agnes. Stifled there. Taken back over by number 2. Kicks away from Cat. Cat trying to feed it in the middle. Hannah Stanley with a heads-up play. Over to Yaya. Through ball to Hosel. Hosel going to get it in the middle.
Good cross from Carly.
Number 8 knocks it down. Hopefully Andrews on this. Here comes Elise unable to control it. Turns. Back out. Throw in for Coletta. Just under 40 minutes to go here. Headed into the middle. Nice tackle right there by Tessa. Took that ball right off a 10's foot. Raynard strong. Very nice play by Tessa right there. Out to Kayla, I mean. Unlucky right there.
You see that they're trying to find Carly a lot with their formation 4-1. Knowing that she's a lone striker up top. It's going to be give her a little more freedom to run around, which they see the opportunities. They're just not connecting to them. But we still have about 38 minutes left to the game. We'll see what goes. We see
with a nice feed over there to Yaya on the right side. Got some space. Beats her defender. Headed in towards the goal now. Nice run down the right side there. Nice play by Hannah Stanley right there to Holberg to Bernie. Hosel unable to hold it. Hannah Stanley, though, controls that long pass. Yaya with a feed into Kiefer. Kiefer's going to be able to pull it out. Step up, Blue. Get up. Nice play by Tessa right there to head that ball back the other way. Forces number 7 back. Keeper. Out to number 7. Stanley right there in the passing lane. Agnes with the ball. Nice feed out to Hoiberg. Over to Hosel. Ball gets away. Here comes Bernie. Yaya down the middle. Over the right side. Cross. Nice run by Bernie right there. Good steal. Ran a long ways with it. It kind of goes straight up. Nice play right there by Carly Coletta. Forces South Georgia back. Into the middle. Nice feed through number 2 here. Number 10 on the run. That's what we're looking for. Tessa with a nice play right there. .36 minutes to go. Still 2-2. Again, these first 10 minutes very important here. It's like Ashley Hagenball. Is that who's on the line right here?
Yes, sir. Number 4.
Yep.
Great defensive mid player. It's going to hold that back line in front of back line. Make sure that nothing gets past her.
She's coming in for Elise Maynard. It's going to be a throw-in for Andrew College. They'll get a tremendous throw-in. Guy out with the ball. Long shot, just a little wide.
From this game, taking wild shots like this isn't helps the game a lot, especially for make goals. 1 out of 3. That one shot you didn't see coming, he's gonna go in.
And like I said, a lot of rain in the weather last night. A lot of rain in the area last night, and Hosell here with a run. South Georgia forced to kick it out. Throw in here. And the field is really, really wet. A lot of puddles everywhere. See balls kind of get errant sometimes. They don't make a lot of sense while they're going. Ball hit it towards the goal. Saved by the keeper. A low line drive kick out there to number 13 on the left side. Good speedy little player right here. Fed in the middle of number 10, very dangerous. Number 2, pretty good. Number 7 has her first goal of the game. She's out wide. Kalela out there with her. Another feed back in the middle.
Oh, unfortunately, number 23 misjuggled the ball as it was coming to her, and it's a goal. As you said, the fields are wet, so the ball's probably wet when she tried to catch it. She just juggled it, and it just went past the line. 3-2, South Georgia.
Yeah, well, you weren't here for the first half, but their keeper did the very same thing, and she reached above her head, and the ball went through her hands, and we thought it went in, but they said it didn't. So Raquel just a little fumble there and kind of got away from her, but long way to go here. 34 minutes in the half. Tigers now down 3-2. Nice throw in there. Yeah, with a keeper. Keeper with a long, wicked shot. Keeper able to handle it. That's how this last play started here. 13 on the left. 10 in the middle. Nice play there by Kat. Sydney over there too. Horberg pressuring. Horberg steal. Over to Sydney. 10 takes it back. Into the middle of number 9. Keeper with a steal. Over to Horberg. Throws it into space. Ball's out by South Georgia. Throw in. Here's Sydney Oliver. Turns. Kick up the line. Stolen.
Sure, since the first half, or since the second half, South Georgia's been picking up their tempo as they got that, I want to say, good cross, good goal type of thing. They've kept Andrew College on their half, but there's 32 minutes to the half, so we'll feel that.
So this is kind of how the CWALB Channel 10 is here. I don't get them off the website. And Channel 10 over here filming a little bit. Probably see you on the 6 o'clock news tonight. Raquel, the goal kick. Just header right there, back into there. Ashley, nice knockdown by Kayla. through to 21. Number 10, she will take this shot. Count on it. The goal in the first half. Basically, she was about 20 yards closer and got it down and then turned and bolted it in. So, all right, right at 31 minutes to go. And the goal kick from Raquel. Bernie with it in the middle. Oh, stolen right there. Had a potential to be a big play. Hagenbaugh turns it away. Number 2. It's dangerous, dangerous offsides. A little over 30 minutes here. And South Georgia up 3-2. Second half. With the ball at our feet. Nice feed over there to number 13. I think that's our ball. Couldn't see the ref, and I see South Georgia retreating, so it is. Again, here on the Andrew College Digital Network, me and Dare. Mark Brown and Dare Mayomi. Kick right back to there, off to number 10.
See, Andrew College backline is a little fatigued from the first half. Unfortunately, I wasn't here to attend their work to keep that score 2-2.
All
But
right.
eventually,
Turnover.
we still got about 29 minutes to go, and I feel like they're gonna pick it up. Carly's gonna be a good key player over on the left side.
Number 10 out there. Left footed, goes by. Couple of nice moves there. Tessa steps in though. Keeper with a nice header. The throw in for us. Should be. Got a sub here. Lozelle for Ashley.
Good tackle. Tries to find options, but it was unfortunate.
That was Agnes coming off, not Ashley. I'm sorry.
South George is having a great job of pressuring the defensive mids of Andrew College. I feel like Andrew College needs to play a little quicker on finding their space.
Raquel with a goal kick. Knocked down by number 2. Into the middle with number 10.
Good
Nice
save.
shot right there from 7 and a fine save by Raquel. Nice flick along by Yaya. Here comes Hoselle again. Knocked off the ball, but the Tigers are finally in their end. Spent most of this half. All right, throw in for us. Spent most of this half in our end defending. Throw in. Keeper with the ball. Keeper with a cross. Not quite there. Long throw up to 13. Very dangerous player. Nice play right there by Cat. Throw in for South Georgia. Over 26 minutes to play here. Just over the top of Hagenbaugh's head. Nice play right there. If we can keep hold to it. Just out. Forces them back though. Throw into 13. Back to 10. They're going to come across. Nice steal there by Kiefer. I got something going the other way. Just about made through there with Carla Hosell. Out of pressure there by Kiefer. Nice play there, Kiefer. Flips it over the top. Tessa with a header back the other direction. South Georgia with a header. Hagenbaugh. Tough luck right there. Right at 25 minutes to go. Keeper had that one. Couldn't control it. Oliver just takes that ball away. Turns, fires it down there. Here comes Yaya. But she's going to win the race. Elise Maynard coming in for Sydney Oliver. Nice play there by Oliver. South Georgia had a nice through ball through there, and Sydney just took it away from her, turned around, and kicked it down the line. 24 and a half minutes to go here. Hosell. Unlucky there. Bounced up and kicked out on her, so we throw in for South Georgia. Play there by Tessa. Get it turned around. Into the middle for Kiefer. Stolen back by South Georgia Tech. Nice play there by Kaleli. Intercept that. Ball's going to go outside to 7. Here comes Hannah. Shot way over the goal.
Andrew College needs to bring up their spirits. Don't worry about that. They're losing right now, but feel that if they can find some more spaces on the back line instead of just trying to bomb it and run under it, they'll get some more opportunities under the play.
Nice turn right there. Holberg. Nice tackle right there by number 8.
Good try.
A nice ball down into the corner. Nice save by Raquel. Long shot from number 13. Really had no pressure on her. She could have dribbled in a little bit, but low line drive. Right back in there. Hannah Stanley turns it around. Maynard with the ball. Over to Bernie. Bernie turns. Feeds it to Hosell. Looks like it'll be a throw in here. Guy out with the ball. Nice fake right there. Over to Elise. Maynard. Hagenbaugh's got it in front. Shot on goal. Got a little underneath it though. Kind of floated in there. Like Emily Woodcock in for Sydney Hoiberg. I believe that's Emily.
Yeah.
Way to set it down.
About 20 more minutes left in the half, and Andrew Collins is getting a little frustrated. We know that they just try to try to play more out wide and get the two forwards to check in more, or one of the forwards at least to check in more.
Nice
Probably draw out the back line of the South Georgia and probably find a good run in the middle.
All right. Kick here for Kayla. All right. Throw in there from Tessa. The ball, it's out. Throw in here for Andrew. Hagenball with a nice. Colella with the kick. Yaya turns with it. Back out by the defense. Tessa Bates with it now. Tessa in the hit.
Good throw ball.
Yep, 13 on another run here. Tries to turn the corner, but Cat doesn't allow her. Is that a corner or a goalie kick? Goalie kick.
Goal kick. Good work from Cat to getting that goal kick.
A couple of subs here. Bad luck. Throw in for South Georgia. Oh, throw in for us. Ball into the middle. Number 13 again. Cal out of a goal. Picks that up. 17 minutes to go.
Looking for options. Good point. Unfortunate entrapment, but we see that Andrew College stays with the ball.
Yep, we'll throw in here. Yaya has it. Back over to Cat. Stolen. Cat flicks it on. Back to the middle by South Georgia. Kayla Keeper with a steal.
Unfortunate pass.
Yeah, just missed Yaya. Feeding it across.
Good work from
Emily Woodcock. I think that's Emily Woodcock. Nice play by Tessa. Would have knocked that down. Nice try there by Elise. Back into the middle. Hannah stifled that one. Keeper unable to settle that one. Took a bounce. Back deep into our Andrew end. A little over 15 to go. At least with a nice knockdown there. Got Bodges over here to the outside.
Great ball.
Bodges wide open. A lot of space.
Good cross.
Oh.
Unfortunately, keeper gets it.
Yaya pressuring. Of course, it passes backwards. All right, Maynard with a steal here. Over to Yaya.
I noticed that
Say
South Georgia leaves a lot of space in the middle.
Offsides there. I don't believe that's Emily Woodcock.
If they
keep calling her Maddie. I'm not sure. Again, I don't have the roster in front of me.
It's all good.
Sergio. Who is number 14? Who is number 14? Maddie? Maddie. Oh, it is Maddie. Oh. All right. I've been calling her Emily Woodcock, but apparently it's Maddie Woodcock. My bad. Elise with a nice, almost had a takeaway there. 14 minutes, a little over to go. Give and go there. Tessa with a nice play there. Bernie over to Tessa. Cat with a steal over to Yaya. Got a sub coming in. Agnes in for Maddie Woodcock. See Sydney Hoylberg back up, ready to go in. Throw in. Nice header by Cat. Bernie had a nice pass there, stolen by number 11. Got a through ball here. Nice job by Carla Coletta. Bodges settles it down. Over to Elise. Maynard looking for somebody. Out wide. Maybe that was offsides.
Hannah will be taking this free kick.
Yep, Alice Stanley from England.
About 12 more minutes of the game. I noticed that as I reiterated that South Georgia leaves a lot of space in the middle, so they can have Emily to run more towards in and have Alyssa go little overwards. Great opportunity.
Like Sydney Hoylberg back in for Ashley Hagenball. Throw in from Cat. Agnes with control. Over to Tessa. Hoylberg. Oh, that was almost a nice through ball there. Hoylberg with the ball again. Couple people standing side by side. Here comes keeper. Nice shot at that there. High kick. Maynard settles it down. Oh, nice move right there to take that. Over to Bodges. Bodges into keeper. Keeper looks like turned. Back to Bodges. Bodges through the middle. Agnes in front. Oh. Ernie giving chase. And it with a header out. Keep over to Cat. Agnes and Yaya out ahead of them, but cut off there. Agnes knocks that down. Hoiberg. Back to Agnes. Over to Elise. Elise got them numbers here. I believe that was a foul.
A little bit of confusion. We got two balls on the field.
He told me to.
Unfortunate cross from Kiefer. That would have been amazing. That was a goal from center back from almost about halfway out.
Now Georgia in the middle. Elise knocked that down. Elise with a nice steal right there. Over to Yaya. Yaya through the middle.
Good dribbling skills from Yaya. Unfortunate through. Try to give it to.
And wasn't, I think she was trying to get to Agnes there, but a little too long. Alright, just over 5 minutes left. Like Elise going to settle that down. 10 picks it up. Foul on Elise. Number 8's going to play it short. Now into the middle. Elise out here to keep her.
Great ball for Yaya. Unfortunately, it was too much. She couldn't reach it.
Nice header by Tessa. Sydney tried to send it back in. Seven already has a goal here today. Cross in the middle.
Good recovery from Hannah to seal the ball.
4 minutes left. Tessa coming.
Nice to have a good opportunity to get one goal back.
What? Oh, yeah. Sadie's coming in. Springer. Not sure for who. I think Yaya. Throw in for Andrew College. Agnes over to Tessa. Taken away. Elise picks it up. Got room. 3 minutes left. Over to Haley Hall. Elise unfortunately got past her. 13 on the ball. thank Kia Foreman and Kenneth Williams III. They were out here early this morning with me at 9:30 setting up. Kenneth's been running the camera all day. Rachel, who was a commentator in the first half, and Dari Naomi on the second half. Well, I think when offside, he'd be a throw in for South Georgia. 2 minutes left. Holberg had that ball. Off of Sadie again. Another throw in. Elise with a nice header. Holberg over to Elise. Elise trying to get it over to Cat on the right side. Foot brace. Cat recovers. Minute and a half. Fed into the middle. One minute left. Number 10 back in the game. Throw in for South Georgia. And we want to wish the men luck tonight down in Miami playing Broward. 7 o'clock game. Keep their undefeated record going.
Great win from yesterday. Beat ISS Miami 5-1. 2 great goals from Jonesy. Goal from Bow. And a goal from Connor. And an own goal from them. Let's keep this up,
Keeper.
boys.
Just wide. All right, down to 12 seconds here. I think this one's going to be in the books. Again, we want to thank everybody who tuned in here on the Andrew College Digital Network. That's the ball game. We'll be live Monday afternoon from the baseball field. First game of their doubleheader at 2 o'clock, and then we will be pack everything up, head to the gym, or we will do the volleyball match at 7 o'clock. So ACDN, be busy on Monday, for goodness sakes. And so like I said, it's a Saturday afternoon. We're going to pack everything up. Dari, any comments?
A great game from both teams. Unfortunately, South Georgia came up on top. We see that Andrew College needs to improve on some things, but there'll always be a next game. As I sign out, we hope that everyone's safe out there, and God bless.
And it's Mark Brown signing off for Rachel, Kenneth, Kia. We'll see you on Monday.